season test, and these two know all about that. It was just a season ago when they squared off in the season opener. The Irish came out on top, set the tone for their entire season, and now Gig'em would like to have an answer. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. About to boot it away to start this game. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Notre Dame's offense is on the field for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offense.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Texas A&M's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Craver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He unleashes a long one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the Reed. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Used the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Concepcion.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good play.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Gonna run it. It's Love. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here they come trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Going to try to get it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Breaks into the open. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line and a little more room to operate. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking for a man. It's Reed. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Quick spin on the ride. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Might be looking to run. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got him. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Looking deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Aggies! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up 14 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just a short pass to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Reed. Oh, he makes the catch. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A&M comes back out with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barrett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Rifles it down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Got a man. It's locked. Now across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Got the quick pass. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Going to sling it on second down. Pressure coming. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Reed. Pucks it out of the air. Really short gain on that one, defense all over it. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. They'll go to the ground. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Reed. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. They stop him short and will have a big 4th down coming. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Here come the Irish back on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Finds his man. It's locked. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Hey, man, you're going to have to bring a lot of hats to the party to get this guy down. These big tight ends, they do not go down easy. He's able to make one guy miss, break a tackle, pick up some extra yardage.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Pauly. Powers through the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Carr. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Locke. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Caught in the backfield, it's Fields. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The play action fake. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged in the middle. It's Craver. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Irish send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Snags a quick pass on the left. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. He'll pull it on the read. Got a little space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Quarterback keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Under fire, and they got him for a safety.
These offenses, sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the boards, sometimes they get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions and kicking off. The chances of them winning just went way downhill.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick off.
And some room to work.
The returner brings it out to the 30.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive.
First and 10.
To the air, it's Reed. Grabbed over the middle, it's Concepcion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass.
I like the decision by the quarterback here.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. He'll do it himself. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Reed. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Give to the single back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to run for it. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a crease, it's Moss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to...
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Notre Dame right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Love. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Pulls and fired complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Pulls it in.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Love. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Love. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Got a man. It's Pauly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap on third down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lets it fly on the move. And it's picked off right at the goal line. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.